Must be nice being rich while the rest of us drown in bills, my brother scoffed, tossing his car keys onto my counter like he owned the place. The engine outside was still ticking, that shiny new sports car he bought with Dad's inheritance. He called it an investment. I didn't answer right away. I just looked at him, that smug grin, the faint smell of beer, the gleam of his expensive new watch. My silence always got under his skin more than words ever could. You know, he said, cracking open one of my beers. Some of us didn't get the luxury of being responsible our whole lives, I smiled. Small and polite, the kind of smile that hides a storm. You made your bed, Mark, he shrugged. Guess I'll just have to crash in yours, then. Mom said you'd help. 2 hours later, my phone buzzed, a text from Mom. Help him out or don't bother visiting for the holidays. I stared at it for a long time, then blocked them both. By morning, I had 53 missed calls and a Venmo request from my sister, $1. $200 for Mark's car payment. That was the moment something inside me clicked. It wasn't anger. It was clarity, the kind that shows up when the anger's finally gone. Growing up, Mark was a golden child, loud, charming, reckless. I was a quiet one who fixed what he broke. He crashed Dad's old Chevy. I handled the insurance call. He stole from Mom's purse. I worked weekends to make up the difference. When Dad died, he left us each 50 grand, enough for a fresh start. I paid off my debts and invested the rest in a small logistics business, Mark. He bought a car, a girlfriend, and 2 months of pretending to be someone important. Then came the guilt trips. You're doing better than us, can't you just help a little? Like success was something I owed them. I kept saying no. But no only works when people respect boundaries. They didn't. It started with a bank notification. A $2,000 transfer from my account to my sister's. A week later, another one to Mark. My stomach dropped. I checked my accounts and realized what had happened. Mom still had my old online banking password. The one I gave her years ago when she helped me set it up. She logged in and sent money like it was hers to give. And Mark, he'd gone even further. He used my name to co-sign a small loan. I found out when the first collection notice showed up at my business address. I didn't call. I didn't yell. I didn't even cry. I just started watching. Quietly, my plan came together fast. First, I emptied that shared account and opened a new one, different bank, new everything. Then I filed a police report, not for theft, but for identity misuse, subtle. Enough to trigger a review, not an arrest yet. Next, I called my accountant, the same one who helped me set up my company, and asked him to check for any fraud under my name. By the next day, he found it, a loan application with my signature forged just well enough to fool a quick glance. But not an expert. I sent the files to the bank's fraud department. No arguments, no warnings. Just facts. Then I waited. 3 weeks later, Mark called. Bro, there's been a mistake. My accounts are frozen. The bank says something about fraud, oh. I said, pretending to sound surprised. That's weird. I got the same message last month, silence. I could almost hear the gears turning in his head. Did you report me? I took a slow breath. No, Mark, I just told the truth. The system did the rest. He went through the usual routine, cursing, begging, threatening. I hung up. The next day, Mom called from a different number. He's your brother. You're ruining his life. No. I said quietly. He did that himself. I just stopped cleaning up after him. When she started crying, I ended the call. For good this time. A week later, Mark showed up at my office. He looked smaller somehow. No car, tired eyes, voice cracking. He dropped a crumpled envelope on my desk. They're saying I owe 20 grand in legal fees. You could fix this. Please. I looked at him. Really looked. This was the same brother I once defended in school fights. The one who always left me to clean up the mess. I slid the envelope back to him. You made your bed. His face changed then. The moment he realized there wouldn't be a rescue this time. Not from me. It's been 6 months since I blocked them all. Word is, Mark moved back in with Mom, the car's gone, his credit's trashed. And they still think I'll come around. I won't. People think revenge is some big explosion, loud, fiery, over in a flash. They're wrong. The best kind of revenge is quiet, administrative, permanent. I didn't destroy Mark. I just stopped protecting him from the fallout of his own choices. And that's what hurts him the most. Not the money, not the consequences, but the loss of me. Because I was his safety net. And when I finally stepped aside, he learned what falling really feels like.